Okay, so today we are still using our quadratic formula. However, this time our equations are in fraction form. So we've got algebraic fractions. So it's just a bit of a recap. So we covered these in chapter Algebra 1. So just a bit of a recap to help you out of how to get these in the single form so we can then use the quadratic formula. So when adding or subtracting fractions, you always need lowest common denominator. So if you remember from Algebra 1, when we've got algebraic fractions, there is no lowest common denominator, so the best we can do is put all three denominators here together. So our lowest common denominator here is actually 5, 2x plus 4, and 3. So that's the best we can do in this situation. What we must do now to get this in single form is we're going to take the lowest common denominator and multiply it by the numerator of each fraction, whilst keeping our denominators on bottom. So I'm going to take my lowest common denominator, multiply by 4, lowest common denominator, multiply by 1, multiply by 1. Okay, so I'll write that out here now. So we've got 4 times x minus 5, 2x plus 4 times 3, all over x minus 5 minus 1 multiplied by the lowest common denominator equals 1 multiplied by the lowest common denominator. Okay, so I know this looks very big and messy at the moment. However, now that we have it like this, we can cancel out, as they're all products, it's all multiplying. So 3 cancels with 3, 2x plus 4 cancels with 2x plus 4, x minus 5 cancels with x minus 5. So now let's write out what we have left. We've got 4 multiplied by 2x plus 4 times 3 minus 1 times x minus 5 and 3 equals 1 times x minus 5, 2x plus 4. Okay, so now we've got it in single format. Our fractions are away, which is what we want, makes it easier. So now we're left with brackets, and we should know now at this stage, brackets in math mean multiply. You can only multiply one thing at a time, okay, so I'll multiply in the 4 and the 3's. So 4 times 2x is 8x, 4 times 4 is 16. Not using the 3 yet, I'm just doing one bit at a time. Minus 1, so I'm going to multiply these brackets together. So I'm going to have 3 times x is 3x, 3 times minus 5 is minus 15, equals 1 times, now double brackets here, so what you need to do is go out to rough work, do it out long ways, okay, and then maybe bring your answer in. Don't try to do it in your head because you will make a mistake. So when you multiply out these two brackets, you get 2x squared minus 6x minus 20. Okay, so keep simplifying, keep multiplying till we get it done. So 8x times 3 now, we've got 24x. 3 times 16 is 48. Minus 1 times 3x is minus 3x. Minus 1 times minus 15 is positive, minus times a minus, equals 1 times all this. You're just left with 2x minus 6 minus 20. Okay, so we're nearly there. So what we need to do now is get everything over to one side and tidy up what we can. So add all x's to x's, add all constants to constants. So we've got 2x squared minus 6x, bring over 24 and minus 3, which gives us minus 24 plus 3x. Then we've got minus 20, bring over to 48, minus 48, bring over to 15, minus 15 equals 0. Okay, so now I can add together all the constants and all the x terms to tidy this up. So that leaves me with x squared. So minus 6 minus 24 is minus 30. Minus 30 plus 3 is minus 27x. Then we've got minus 20 minus 48 is minus 68. Minus 68 minus 68 minus 15 gives us minus 83. So I'm just going to check that. So minus 20 minus 48 minus 15 equals, minus 83. Equals 0. Now at this stage here, what we'd usually do is try to factorize. Okay, so you could do that here, but you'd soon realise you can't factorize it. And also in the question, it gives us a clue already that we need to use quadratic formula. So this is where you'd write out your minus b formula. So now you're going to use your minus b formula for here to solve for x. So you've got, this is going to be your a, your b is minus 27, your c is minus 83, and your a is 2. So then you'd sub that in to minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a, and do just the same as what you were doing in Monday and Tuesday's work. Okay, so that's just a quick recap on how to get through algebraic fractions, getting them in single form so then you can use the minus b formula.